Hey guys, it's Peter from Clever Digital Marketing. Super excited to show you guys our marketing strategy, our 7-month marketing strategy for home renovation clients. We took his business from zero online presence, nothing through Google, Facebook, Instagram, audience network to pretty much market domination, taking him from 0 to 346 leads in under 7 months. That's equating to 400,000 plus in revenue. So there's a lot I want to go over. I could spend hours talking about this, but I condensed it under 20 minutes, focusing on the most important value propositions of this entire marketing duration. So excited to get started, and we'll see you inside. So like I said, we took a home renovation company. He's located in Toronto. We took him from 0 to 346 leads. We used Facebook, Instagram, and we mixed that with a lead magnet, attracting homeowners with certain intents and interests. And we also did Google PPC. So we attracted clients who are currently in the market looking for home renovation services at the same time. So this is for a home renovation client. So people see our ads from Facebook, Instagram, Google, and audience networks. So we are attracting people all over the market, anywhere from dating apps to gaming sites to Facebook feeds to Facebook video feeds to Google search and GDN. Home renovation services range anywhere from $12,000. So, that's for a simple landscaping revamp, maybe in the front yard, in the backyard, upwards to $300,000. So, if you're living in the United States, this may seem a little bit overvalued, a little bit too expensive, but here in Toronto, that is your average cost for full home renovation. So each new client, each new lead, each new acquisition is a potential $300,000 job. So we took our retention strategies very serious. So for Facebook and Instagram, we had a 2-step funnel. So people see an ad, they go to a landing page, they put their information, we provide them some value upfront, and in return, we asked for their business at a later date. So a little bit about us. This is me. My name is Peter Tams. I've been in digital marketing for 6 years. So when I got out of college at 19, I was in the trades. So I used to do HVAC. I used to install air conditioners, furnaces, hot water tanks. We used to service boilers. And one day, my boss told me, listen, you need to start finding your own clients. Look into Kijiji. I looked into Kijiji. You pay $20 a day, and it is an absolute waste of money because you're competing with a bunch of people and you're so limited to how much value you could provide. So I got into Facebook ads. I realized how powerful it is. Started merging into Google, and I've been in digital marketing and digital marketing only for the last 5-6 years. And our total aggregate of ad spend, our marketing ad spend through myself, previous businesses, and our clients is upwards to $2 to $3 million. Here's my business partner, Daniel Ramon. He's also been in marketing and printing for 4 years. He's also part of our millions and millions of dollars of marketing spend for ourselves and clients. He used to be in the digital and printing world. Now he merged with me, and we're purely focused on digital marketing and acquisition for clients. So the team we built, we have 4 in-house media buyers. We have an in-house graphic designer, videographer, and web development. So we're not like a lot of other companies where we just do ads. We're a full service digital marketing agency, nothing else. We don't print t-shirts. We don't do, outreach. We don't do LinkedIn. We focus on Facebook, Instagram, Google acquisition and retention. We just want to grow and scale businesses. We're not interested in doing anything else. Hence why we are good at this. This is all we do and breathe. So total sales recorded from our client was about 448,000 in jobs. So like I mentioned before, this is anywhere from, complete home renovations to there was a few bathroom renovations that we did, basement renovations, and There was quite a few landscaping renovations as well. What really helped us set apart from the remaining of the market was having a USP, a unique selling proposition that helps pre-sales your service. This was a switch from night and day. You have a bunch of competitors in our market who says free consultation, we'll give you 5% off. This is not an offer. I'm going to get into this a little bit later, but we'll break down the numbers. We did break down the numbers with our client, and as long as we can offer something upfront that provides value, and we could still remain a high profit margin at the end of the day after our paid job from our clients, customers to our client, then everyone is happy. So the tech stack that we use, so we use a bunch of softwares that helps us commit to a full marketing strategy. So ClickFunnels is a software we use to create funnels, which captures our leads. So we collect name, first name, last name, email, phone number, and then certain offers that we presented, we asked for budget. So we have Facebook and Google. Facebook feed, Instagram feed, Google search is our main avenue to drive high quality traffic. We then use Google display, YouTube display, audience networks. So that's like dating sites, gaming sites, news sites, to retarget the same customers who went to our website. ActiveCampaign is a smart email drip campaign software that sends prospects a sequential of emails. So there's subtle reminders and they're subtly selling the customer, okay? So let's put things into fruition a little bit so you have a better understanding. Let's say Bob entered his email January 1st, okay? Our client hits him up and Bob says, you know what, I'm not quite ready yet. I'm saving a little bit more money. Remind me in March, okay? Most companies, including myself, 3 years ago, would just say, this is a dead lead. There's no point. Now, keep in mind, Bob is looking for a home renovation service. So again, this could be anywhere from 12 upwards to 300,000 plus. We send email reminders every 7. We have different periods of emails. So the first email actually sends, we have an email sequence of 10 to 15. For this client in particular, we use 12. The first email sends instantly when they enter their information. Then they get an email 3 days after, 7, 21, 7, 3, 40, and 60. So if you add those days up, that's almost half a year. All right. So we're keeping people in our ecosystem through emails. How are we doing it? Again, we use ActiveCampaign and we have value bomb emails. So it's providing value. We have testimonial emails. So we're going to show previous jobs that we did and testimonials from existing clients. And then we have click here to book your call. So we embed our book a call platform. We use Calendly, and we are getting constantly booked calls from people who already showed interest, a few months back, right? So you don't want to leave dead leads in the bush. You want to find ways to retract those clients. Very, very, very crucial. It's a difference from 30% margins upwards to 60% margins. Okay, so that's what a lot of agencies do. They forget about retention. Super important. We use Zapier. Zapier is the god of digital marketing. So we use Zapier to connect the leads and send them as soon as possible to our client's phone. So let's say Bob puts in his information January 1st, 12:30 p.m. Well, my client will get a text at 12:31, same day, with his information. So my client could call him and say, you know what, listen, I'm not pitching you. I just saw that you entered your information. Well, what are you looking for? All right. So what our client used to do before is call him and say, what do you need? Let's book an appointment. And there would be such, there'd be a very big discrepancy there, because a lot of people would see that as being too pushy. So we like to nurture our clients. All right. Conversion tracking, understanding behavior, optimization needs. This is what we use to optimize our funnel to ensure our clients are spending their money wisely. So with conversion tracking using Facebook and Google Pixels, we're able to understand the behavior on our website. We're able to understand the type of people that are interested in what we have to offer. And what this does is month over month improve our KPIs because we are building long-term data. What did we do to make our client 12x return on marketing costs? So finding the right videos and creatives that engaged and pre-sold our target audience. Very important to have videos that resonate with your market. Google Analytics and Facebook pixels. So like I mentioned before, we track behaviors on our website. This gives us ability to pull all warm customers into a separate campaign for remarketing. So if someone were to go to our website, they didn't fill their information, they got distracted by their spouse or whatever happened, we're going to make sure they're going to be seeing our ads for another 60 to 180 days with setting frequency rates up to 3. So they won't see too many ads to the point where they'll get annoyed, but we're going to ensure that they're seeing our ads still, just in case they're truly interested, but they got distracted when they entered our website previously. Lookalike audiences. This is the bread and butter for our clients. This is what is making a killing for our clients. So essentially audiences, a lookalike audience is an audience that looks like the custom audience you created earlier. So if I get 100 clients, I can make a lookalike audience on those 100 clients and start finding people with similar attributes and behavior and interest than those 100 people. So very, very powerful tool that Google and Facebook both offer. How everything builds up to a predictable system. All right, so we send high quality traffic to our sales funnel every day, 24 hours a day. So we use a catching method. People are on Google searching for your service. We bid for that. Phishing method. When people are showing interest in your service, we are putting the right ad plus sales funnel in front of them to have them book an appointment. This process combined with remarketing, we are getting about 3 to 4 high value leads every single day. So cost per lead varies. We get leads for $6 depending on the offer, industry, audience. For this client in particular, we were at about $18 to $24 cost per lead, which is very, very remarkable considering his average order value. So this is a broad overview of how our system looks. Again, I could talk about this exact system for hours and hours, but our marketing is segmented in 3 different audiences. You have cold, people who never seen you before; warm, people have watched you, liked your stuff, went on your website; and then you have leads. All right. So we make sure that these 3 different audiences are seeing different ads at different times. All right. They have this certain interest intent, and we need to make sure that they aren't seeing ads when they're not supposed to. All right. So cold audience, you want to introduce them to your brand. We use viral videos. We use educational based videos. Warm audience, we show them testimonial videos. We show them before and after of home renovations. We give them offers. And then leads, that is purely when we focus on retention. So we start sending automated emails, retargeting ads to keep them in our ecosystem, and SMS messages to our clients to ensure he's following up accordingly. So video creatives, tips and tricks. Okay, so I'm going to use an example with Popeye supplements. This is one of our clients, is Popeyes Canada. We use high resolution, so they're bright, they're very, very clear, and it's easy to read. We use dimensions of 1200 by 1200. This is for more real estate. We get our message across through the image or thumbnail. So as you can see on the left side, Popeye is offering something called Sezzle, and essentially it's where you could buy now and pay later. So on the left side, you could see we have the tagline in the thumbnail, and then on the right side, it shows no interest. So we split test to see which thumbnail is catching the attention of our audience. This is the difference between $10 cost per purchase and a $30 cost per purchase. So I suggest using Canva for thumbnails and Adobe Premiere Rush for editing. Great softwares, very advanced. I would suggest using a professional to get these done. Long copy with emojis. So now we're gonna merge it back to our client. All right. Now, long copy outperformed short copy 5% of the time. So we test, copy that's only 1 paragraph. As you could see here, we're testing a copy that's almost 300 words. Here, this is get your free no obligation 3D rendering of your dream renovation. Make your visions into reality with Under the Sun Home Renovations. we create a 3D rendering before most jobs because we know the feeling homeowners have beforehand. So this right here, okay, this right here is super important. Now I'm going to read this one more time. We create a 3D rendering before most jobs because we know the feeling homeowners have beforehand. All right. So in our onboarding process that we have with clients, it's about 2.5 hours long. We really get into detail about our clients' business and, what they tend to, the objections that they have and taglines, and it's a very long onboarding process. And we came to the conclusion that homeowners are super nervous about committing to home renovation because maybe the foundation is not going to work out. The design is not what they were foreseeing to be. And we just want to clarify that with our clients that that's not going to happen with us. When your customers feel comfort with you, the sale is already done. Okay? When your customer has comfort with you, the sale is already done. We do that through paid advertising. What that does is it makes the sales process for our client literally 5 times easier. We make our clients an authoritative figure. Okay. So there's the amount of objections that are introduced throughout a sales call or an appointment, whatever you want to call it, is very minimal because we answer people's objections through ad copies, through landing pages, through emails. All right. So we have multiple call to actions. You don't see it in this one, but we had another ad copy like this. But right here, we put another link that redirects them to our website. Regardless of previous stats, we test emojis, no emojis, long and short form. Each industry and customer avatar reacts differently to each strategy. So we have a very broad strategy, and then we use data to analyze what decisions we should make. All right. Collecting the leads. So this is what our landing page looked like. I separated into 3. So this is the first section here. This is the second section. Here's the third section. So the first section, you have your headline, logo, and then you have your main ad copy. And this is where people enter their information. Then you go to the second part of the landing page and you have a testimonial. You have examples. People could visualize the type of work you've done. We have more before and after pictures and visuals. Home renovation is very visual based clientele. So we ensured that we have a lot of pictures showing our clients our capabilities of work. Consensus. We did 7 months of marketing and we're still going strong. We don't focus on just new acquisition, but market domination. So this client actually came to us and said, listen, I personally do not need more business. All right. But I see that my competitors are running ads. I don't like that. I want to make sure that I'm getting all the clients possible. So what ended up happening is 400,000 plus in revenue, 386 new contacts in our client's phone. And I know he hired 1 sales guy, but I think he may have hired up to 2 sales guys. So that goes on to my point number 3. Just like our other clients, you may need to grow your internal team. So that can be sales, outbound or inbound, administration, etc. We're an A to Z service. All right. So you will never succeed with just Facebook or Google ads acquisition. If you don't have the proper retention strategies in place, you'll lose clients, and it's also you're also missing out on opportunity cost. All right. So if you get an agency, they just run Facebook ads and they said the rest is on to you. I'm sorry to say it, but I think you may be getting screwed over a little bit. All right. So an agency's job is to make sure they understand your business, understand the sales process, and see where exactly the marketing strategies are most valuable. Is it acquisition? Is it retention? Is it split testing videos? This is the job of us, and we do a phenomenal job, and this is what we do all day. Long-term gain. Our client, like many others, understand the risk and reward with paid marketing. You won't see gains at a business standpoint with the first month. Now, I would say about 60% of our businesses, of our clients, do not see a profit. Some of our clients like Fresh Foodie GTA, Popeye Supplements, there's a few e-commerce brands that we work with. They see results instantly because they have built up data already. But for the most point, and I'm sure you understand this, if you're a business owner, you're not going to see net profit instantly. 95% of our clients make profit from month 2 to 4 and ultimately becomes a revenue machine. This is essentially look at paid marketing as a new form of acquiring customers. You use referrals as a form to acquire customers. Paid marketing is a much stronger and predictable system to acquire customers. All right. So you must be in here for the long-term game and not here just to acquire a few clients and then, bound yourself out of marketing. Listen, if you've reached this far, I want to say thank you for listening. All right. There's a lot more that I could talk about within the marketing strategy of our client and our other clients, of course. But like I said, I do want to thank you for reaching this far out. This is the link to book a call with myself or my business partner here at Clever Digital Marketing. If you haven't booked your call yet, go ahead and book your call, and I will talk to you soon.